Yo, mic check 1 2, mic check. Mic check. All right. Shalom. 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 All right. Um, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, a great millstone who rule well, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect out there, man. This is Brother Yeshaya, coming at you with a quick live. Elder Apostle Tahar's video today. The in the spirit, very powerful videos. If brothers ain't seen it yet, but basically, you know, he was going into spiritual power and how it was coming to the elect, and he kept saying this phrase over and over through the spirit. Uh, it's gonna be so powerful. Basically, like we're not gonna know how to. We're gonna have to get used to it. You know, you like riding a bike for the first time. You know what I'm saying? We used to get riding a bike. When you were riding a bike, you would fall. You didn't know how to steer. You didn't know how to, you know, basically pedal. And that's how it's gonna be, okay? And that's why the scriptures and first and foremost our apostles and bishops and elders are so important in this thing. Guide us the right way. These you know, used to navigating through the universe, galaxies. All right, going in and out different black holes, man. Um, Isaiah 40:31 once again, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So the elect, all right, they're going to be able to fly. All right, and that's spiritual power that's coming. And even before, brothers get their spiritual bodies back, all right, the Lord is going to be showing, His power by giving brothers spiritual power in these times to come. I.e., Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, brothers are going to be doing magnificent feats. Brothers are going to be healing each other. All right, brothers are going to be flying in and out of, disappearing. When hey, it says when Esau come in as a flood. All right, when Esau comes in like a flood, what a standard shall be lifted against them. All right, and what's that standard? When you look it up in the Hebrew, it's divine intervention. So the Lord is gonna have to step in. Okay, the Lord is gonna have to step in on our behalf, man. Let's go to the book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000, for the Lord Yahweh your power, He is that fighting for you, and He have promised you. All right, so there you go, man. All right, the Lord has always been on our side, in our corner, man, as Israelites, and He promised us. He told us that He was going to give the elect spiritual power. Okay, He said, "What I will make thee a new threshing instrument having teeth." I'll go ahead and get that a little later. Let me get Psalms 91 first. All right. He said, and how else are because it says that the elect shall grab them out of their holes, out of the pits. How else are you gonna be able to penetrate a bunker? All right, grab these high level elites. All right, and put chains on them. Okay, and throw them into slavery. Spiritual power. Okay, wherever they go, the Lord has it to where His men. Okay, like He said, He's gonna make them a new threshing instrument, a sharp threshing instrument having teeth. All right, what hunters, fishermen is going to be turned into hunters pretty soon, man. All right. So Psalms 91: He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And what's that? The snare of the fowler. Well, who's the fowler? Okay, evil Esau. All right, and the noisome pestilence is basically that those thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, because going into the basically it can go into the curses and judgments too, but moreover on a yeah, higher spiritual sense is talking about the missiles. 4, he shall cover thee with his wings, and under his salakia. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So there you go. That's how you know it's talking about the thermonuclear missiles. All right, it says he covered up under his wings. What did the Lord say? Come up here, if for a moment, basically to dodge the destruction that he's going to put upon Babylon the Great, man. All right. Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by the day. So there you go. All right. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And the scriptures say, blessed is he to see, the downfall of his enemy. All right. And the Lord is gonna show us the downfall of the other nations, or especially Esau, Edom. But we're gonna be firsthand in it. Lord willing, I'll be a part of that elect, be a part of that number. Okay, He's gonna use them to what? Go in and out of the clefts of the rocks, the caves, the dens, wherever they're hiding, to grab them up, like I said. Okay, take them to the men of continual employment, get their ass to work, start burying dead bodies. All right. Uh, yeah. Um, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall a plague come nigh thy dwelling. So there you go. Okay, so Lord willing, we're gonna be protected in this thing, man. When SHIT hits the fan, man. Okay, so oh man, and this is a exciting time, and I implore brothers and a few sisters that also watch as well to check out the Apostle Tahar's video about spiritual power. He did it a couple of days ago. You might have to go down a little bit because that man's on fire. So, but anyway, to the book of Psalms. Hey, like the Apostle Paul said, he wished that we would emulate him. Yeah. Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. So, hey, in that final form, okay, when the elect are translated in the secret chambers into the second covenant, which is what? A spiritual body that cannot die. Okay, part of that is what? Coming like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, like the Most High. We're going to be many Most Highs. It said right here, Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, lowercase g. All right, and all of you are children of the Most High. So there you go, man. Okay, so that's how the Lord looks at us, because although right now we're Jacob thy worm, okay, the Lord knows each and every elect, and whether they're going to make it or not, and whether they're going to get that victory. And he's looking at you right now like you already got the victory. You just have to go through the motions and put on as the elect, man, making your calling to election sure, and go through whatever is set in prophecy for you to happen, right? Because prophecy is also our individual walks as well, man. Might not be written, but it's for the Lord, for us to go through, right? So Psalms 82, yeah, that's it on there. I think I read it twice. 1 Corinthians 15 and 53. All right. 1 Corinthians 15 and 23. And it reads, and matter of fact, I'm going to go in after this and watch that Superman movie myself, man. Because he was so emphatic about it. All right. Through the Spirit. And it was very edifying. First Corinthians 15 and 53. Shalaki. All right. 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye at the last trump. All right. The last trump is when, basically those thermonuclear missiles are about to hit that earth, when they start getting shot off from the ends of the earth. And the Lord has to deliver his elect so they don't partake or in the judgment of this great horde, man. All right, which is gonna be, it's an altar. It says the Lord has set up an altar in the midst of Egypt. All right, Babylon the Great, aka America, is spiritually Egypt and Sodom. Okay. First Corinthians 15 and 52, once again, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So what is that? An immortal body that cannot die, okay, that cannot sin, that cannot lie. And that's what we're waiting on. That's our hope. That's my favorite thing about the kingdom of heaven. Of course, you got the girls, the women, you got your family being at peace, but for us not to be able to go off anymore, and the Lord doesn't ever have to be angry with us anymore. After this is all said and done, it'll be worth it, man. But we have to adopt that mind state. We're going through this straight gate. All right, just as the elder Yahshua said, we're going from glory to glory now. All right. For the corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written: death is swallowed up in victory. So we're not going to be able to die anymore, man. All right, we're going to just imagine living for eternity. Every day you wake up, there's no end of your days. Like, man, that's unfathomable, but that's how far out the Lord is, man. And it's gonna make perfect sense how we got it set up. We're never gonna be bored. Like, it's perfect, right? I have not seen, neither ear have heard. All right. So yeah, and Yahweh shall conquer death for all of us, man. All right. Isaiah 41:15. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, and verse, I'm going to start at 14. Fear not thy worm Jacob, just like I said earlier through the Spirit. We are worms right now, okay? But the Lord said he's going to have our back. He already saw the end. The Lord knows all of his elect. The scriptures say that he has care for his elect, man. So he knows wherever his elect are, what battles they're going through, things that they're persevering, okay? So we don't have anything to worry about. All thing we got to do is worry about kissing the Son, okay? Lest he be angry and you be taken out of the way, right? Isaiah 41:14. Fear not thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, okay? Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth, all right? Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. So what is that? That spiritual power that's coming to his elect. Just imagine beating down a mountain to his chaff, or flying over that mountain, or picking up a mountain and throwing it in and casting it in the ocean, like the scriptures say, man. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. Okay, so we're gonna give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, in that day when we're turned into those hunters. Okay, that instrument, fine threshing instrument having teeth, a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Like Mark 16:18. And I'm about to wrap this up. I didn't want to make this too long, just through the Spirit. I started to do it earlier. Got tied up, but I had to put it on wax before the Spirit left me on this topic. Mark 16:18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. So brothers are going to be healing brothers. All right. Brothers are going to be, look at Paul. Paul got bit with a serpent, a fiery serpent, and shook it off. He shook it off. So it's like he wasn't even harmed by it. So it's going to be certain instances, brothers are going to be healing brothers. We might be in the wilderness. Somebody breaks their leg, or gets something out of joint. A brother, pray to the Lord, and you back to normal. Okay, you might encounter some beast in the woods. Step on a damn poisonous snake, doesn't do anything to you. All right, and you know in your mind that it didn't do anything to you. The Lord's putting you at rest, like I got you. Like this, these are all the scenarios that could happen, man. All right. So yeah, I got a couple more. Isaiah 59:19. Isaiah 59:19. And it reads, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him. So that standard is what? Spiritual power. Okay, when you go into the word, all right? So the Lord, he's gonna be working on our behalf, man. All right. So that's why we're going from glory to glory. We have to really prepare our spirits right now to see these things. Because if a person that doesn't have any faith, an infidel, someone a castaway, or unwanted when from the Lord, they're gonna bug out when they see things happening, man, because they don't know the source, they don't know what's it for. Okay, but we are gonna be in the spirit and we're gonna understand. That's the Lord. An angel appeared, dropped some food off. A brother just appeared from another realm, or a brother just got spiritual power and broke us out of jail. And if it's a group of us, if it's one of us that gets spiritual power, hey, we all gonna be good. We all gonna be good, man. All right, the elder apostle Gabar brought that out earlier. So yeah, the Lord's gonna lift that standard against them, man. All right, and I'm gonna end it with this one. I think it's fitting. 1 John 3:1. All right, and it reads, yeah, 1 John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we shall be called the sons of the living power. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we shall know that when we shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Man, that's powerful. We're going to be able to see Yahweh, man. That's how pure the Lord's gonna make us, and that's gonna come with what spiritual powers, man. And every man that hath this hope in himself purifies himself, even as he is pure. All right, so that's a beautiful thing, man. Call Lord how about Shem Yahweh Shai. I'm ending with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Hey, shalom. Shalom to y'all on the comment board as well. Till next time, I'm out.